welcome to today's video. So this is a very highly requested video, which is everything that I eat in a school week. Throughout the week I filmed every breakfast, recess and lunch that I had, and all of these recipes I make in the morning before school. So what is that on my chin? So I try to make my recipes like as healthy as possible, super quick, easy, accessible and affordable. Also, a quick little update, everything is crazy right now and I hope you all are doing all right. It's just like, I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm in Australia, so like hasn't been any major like steps taken as of yet to like locking down schools and stuff, but it's just intense. So I hope you all are doing all right. And if there is school, hopefully you guys might find some healthy recipes to have if you can get to the shops. And also, huge thank you for 4,000 subscribers. I cannot believe how like quickly my channel is growing. It's insane. And I'm so grateful for every single person who takes the time to watch my videos, comment, like, all of that stuff. Like, it doesn't go unnoticed and I'm so grateful. So thank you for 4K. And so let's get into this video. So my breakfast on Monday was just a simple smoothie. So I literally just chucked in whatever we had in the fridge because right now, you know, it's a bit hard to get some ingredients. So I just did some blueberries, strawberries, almond milk, banana, and then this Botanica Blends double shot of coffee protein powder thing. It is so nice. It's only $5 for the small packet. And then I got some cacao powder and peanut butter, then some chia seeds, and some ice to help make it a little bit more thick, which didn't really work to be honest. And then we just blended up and poured it into a little coconut bowl. As you can see, it isn't like the smoothie bowl consistency, but I didn't really care. It's Monday morning. And then I topped it with some homemade granola, and that is that. Moving on to recess, it was so simple and easy. I just chucked in a container 3 of my homemade cookies, which will be up on my YouTube channel soon, then some YoPro yogurt and a Health Lab Bliss Ball. For lunch today, I just had some leftovers from the weekend, so I had some vegan mac and cheese. The ingredients are so simple and just natural things, like there's nothing weird in there. And all you have to do is just put that into a pot with some water. Don't mind me adding the water second. And just let it cook for like 10 minutes. And I also added in some vegetables as well to make it a bit more nutritious. Literally having it the next day is so good. I love having pasta the next day, especially cold. This is just really nice cold. And so that is my go-to healthy mac and cheese. So breakfast for day 2, I made some French toast with some wholemeal bread. So just added 2 slices in the toaster. Then while they're toasting, I, whip 2 eggs in a little bowl. Probably should have gone for a bowl bigger than this because it didn't really work too well. Then I just dipped the bread into the little egg mixture and make sure it's all coated. And because I did 2 eggs, I normally do both sides. And then all you gotta do is chuck it onto a pan. And I just let it cook for like, it literally only takes a minute until it's just not burnt, but cooked properly. And I don't know what that little clunky is on that thing. It's just like egg that I just chucked on there, but we got rid of that. And I reckon this was the best French toast I've ever made. And then one half I did salt and pepper. And then the other half I did sweet stuff with strawberries and blueberries and, never mind, no blueberries, just pumpkin seeds. So moving on to recess, I got out my little fancy container and chucked in one of my homemade muffins from my back to school recipe video. And then in one of the other little compartment things, I put in some YoPro yogurt, which is my favorite ever in the whole wide world. The like long compartment bit, I did some fresh strawberries and rock melon. I've really just been loving rock melon lately. I don't know why, but it's so good. And there we go. And for lunch, I cooked up some pasta. So I have this like quinoa rice pasta that I wanted to try out. It was really nice actually. Then I just added in some organic sauce and beans and spinach, and there we have it. We're running low on meat this week. There's like none. And then before I went to school, I also had one of my iced herbal tea thingamajigs. So after drinking some water, I made myself a coffee. Now I only have coffee about 2 times a week just because, I don't know. I don't really know why actually. For breakfast today, I had some overnight oats. So I prepared these the night before with 3/4 cup of oats and then chia seeds and almond milk. Then I added in some vanilla protein powder by Happy Way. And then I poured it into a bowl. And then I topped it with the fruit that we had left in the house, which was bananas. And then sprinkled on the leftovers of some old homemade granola. And then some peanut butter as well. This one was probably the most attractive breakfast I had yet this week. And so my recess for today, I used some veggie chips. These are like these different types of sweet potatoes and they're just baked in a little bit of vegetable oil or something. And then I also added in a muffin and orange. These veggie chips are so good. They are the best things I've ever had in my life. And they're quite addictive. I think you get them from Woolies. And then for lunch, I was a bit fancy. I got out I think this was a wholemeal bread roll with seeds in it. And then I made my own little burgers with some leaf mix, cucumber, just some other fresh vegetables like capsicum and some pre-sliced beetroot as well. I don't know why, but that day I was just only feeling like one little circle of beetroot, so that was that. And then I also put on some homemade veggie and turkey patty sort of thing, just a bit random. And then I just cut it in half and tried to fit it into a container. Didn't work, so then I just had to experiment with lots of containers in the house. But we did it and it was so nice and just something a bit different. For breakfast, I made another smoothie similar to the first one in this video, but this time I used frozen bananas, and that is probably why it worked better. So then I did some almond milk as well, but I think I did a little bit too much, yeah. And then I added in some water, some chia seeds, some oats to make it a bit more filling, some cacao powder, and peanut butter. This one was kind of like a chocolate themed smoothie. And then I added in some ice and just gave that one a blend. I find smoothies are so like simple and easy to make in the morning, and just it's giving you a boost of nutrients. You can add in like powders and stuff to make it more nutritious. And today we had no toppings at all, so I just had it plain in a bowl. I just love eating smoothies with a spoon no matter what they're in. Moving on to recess, I did similar thing to the other day with them veggie chips, some fruit and nut mix. This is just me scavenging the remains, and then a quarter of a banana, and then a muffin again. And this time I put the lid on properly. So for lunch I did something really different and I made myself some rice paper rolls. So all you have to do is get out some rice paper rolls, clearly, and then you soak them in some warm water for like a minute until they become soft, and then you put it onto a chopping board or something. I don't know, I'm probably doing this wrong. And then I add on some fresh salad. So I did some 4-leaf mix, capsicum, cucumber, and carrot. You want to make sure they're sliced really thinly, and then also some leftover chicken, and then try to fold it. I'm not the best at this either, so we just go with what we can do. But yeah, make sure the salads are chopped up really thinly, because then it would just be hard to eat and there'll be huge like clumps of thing in there. Then for this dressing, I made some tamari, and then I just like dip the roll in there when I'm eating it. And that was my lunch. Bit fancy. Don't mind the kettle in the background, I'm just boiling some water. But for breakfast today, I'm going to have this Botanica Blends brekkie thing. I've never tried it before, but it looks pretty good. All of the ingredients are really healthy, and there's things like whole grain rolled oats, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, all these different seeds, and then it's got like probiotics and protein in there as well. So I feel like this would just be a great little breakfast to have for sports day. You just got to mix this with boiling water for like 2 minutes and then it's done. So as this was a sports day breakfast, I wanted something that was high in protein and was going to give me long sustained energy, and this little breakfast mixture just hit the requirements. So as I said before, I added in some boiling water and let it sit for like 2 minutes, and then just stirred it, and I also added in some almond milk because it was pretty thick and I don't like my oats that thick. And then for the toppings, we were running out of fruit, so I just did some banana and a sprinkle of seeds, and that was all we had. I would 100% recommend this breakfast mixture. It is so cheap and tasty. I made myself a infused tea thingamajig. And for recess, I had a YoPro yogurt and a muffin, just things that were high in protein and healthy carbs. And for lunch, I whipped up a sandwich with this new chickpea bread. So it was just a clunk of whatever was in the fridge. So some 4-leaf mix, them turkey patties, beetroot, cucumber, capsicum, put the other bit of bread on, cut it in half, but like I did it in a weird diagonal thing, not too sure why, and chucked a lid on, and there we go. Don't mind the sweaty face, I've just finished a workout, but that wraps up this what I eat in a school week video. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe found some recipes that you want to try out. I wish you all luck with whatever's happening in school, wherever you live. Hopefully this bloody coronavirus just goes away. It's quite an inconvenience. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do give it a like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in my next video.